Hey, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me. So most of you will be aware that a week or so ago I got back from a 2-week road trip to Scotland and back. Heidi performed brilliantly. I was very impressed, but one thing I was disappointed about was the sound quality of my stereo. One thing I'd noticed, the tweeters on the top of the dash, they seem to be vibrating almost like the cones have torn or split, not sure. Maybe I've been banging out those tunes too loud. Whatever, they need changing, and I've noticed there's very little on YouTube and the internet on how to change the tweeter speakers on a Fiat Ducato X244. So here we go. I have purchased some Pioneer 10cm speakers, dual drivers, and this video will be the installation. So here we go then. This will be a live unboxing event. I've seen these on the internet, I'm not really sure what they're about, but let's give one a go. These are the Pioneer TS-G1020F. As I say, 10cm two-way speakers, which should be a direct replacement for the standard Fiat speakers. We unbox the undo the box. We've got some paperwork there which we won't read. We've got some screws, we've got some speaker wire, and we've got some polystyrene, which we love because that just creates white bits everywhere. Place the box to a side, and there are the speakers. So we have two very nice looking drivers. I say very nice, you can spend hundreds of pounds on these things. These were 22. So if we get it into perspective of the cost, I don't think they look bad at all. I won't need these grills because I will put the dash grills back on so they look like a standard fit. That is as exciting as an unboxing gets. Okay, so here goes. The first thing to do then is release the speaker grill. You can get proper plastic trim removers. I'm going to use a knife from my kitchen because I can't find my trim remover tool, but you can see that comes up quite easily. Move that to one side, and then it's a case of looking inside for the two screws, and they are at the far end, just in there, and then one closer here, and they look like Torx screws. So give me a couple of moments, please. So it looks like a T25 Torx. I just put my phone torch down there so you can see it's quite tight to get hold of, especially if you've got the internal blinds like I've got, and it's just going to be the case of undoing these two screws. I'm going to do that on my own for a second. I'll be back once they are released. The two screws are out. One thing I was extremely careful about was not dropping the screws into that hole, and interestingly there were no choice words either, so that was good. Right, I think the next job then is to try to get this speaker out of this very small enclosure. Not entirely sure how that works yet. Noting that that's like that. There we go. Does it go up? There we go. Look at that, and she's out. There we go. And that appears to be the wiring, plenty. So we will release this yellow clip. Good. That's the first stage done. All I've done now is I have taken off the standard yellow connector block that was on the end of the speaker cables, and I've connected up some Halfords specials. Look at those. And now it's a case of just trying to get it back into this hole, noticing that on the speaker there are 4 screw holes, but on the van there's only 2, so just need to line those up and I should be good. I shall pause and come back to you in a second. Bit of manipulation to get it in the hole, but as you can see, it is in. It's now the case of getting these 2 screws into the screw holes, which is going to be incredibly difficult, fiddly, and may involve some choice language. So I will start and then get back to you. This has been the case of putting the screws in with my fingers first. The bit that's making it a problem is the blind on the front windscreen, which I don't really want to be taking off because that'll just bring me any number of other problems. But as you can see, I've got a very small ratchet driver here with a, I think it was a T25, wasn't it? And that's done up nicely now. That's tight enough, don't have to hang off it. And then it would just be this top one here, which is a bit easier to get hold of. And that is that one in. And then it's just a case of repeating the other side. I won't bore you with a video of that, but hopefully I will come back with a final clip with some banging tunes. So there you go, almost nothing simpler. Old speakers out, new speakers in. I've used existing wiring. Yes, I could have spent hundreds of pounds getting a high fidelity sound, but Heidi's an old vehicle now, a 2006 model. She's a noisy vehicle. Why would I try to recreate a hi-fi sound in here when I'm fighting against that background noise? But that's how to change the tweeters on an X244 Fiat Ducato and the Peugeot and Citroën equivalents. I hope that was useful. If you found it so, and come back to me with comments if you struggled. The area I struggled with was getting my hands in the gaps with this window blind, but it's manageable. All I can say now is thank you for coming back to the channel and good luck.